Have you guys heard of the movie Sound of Freedom?
Yeah, I've been hearing about it.
Sound of Freedom. What is that? Another slave movie?
No.
Pedophiles and shit. I don't know the details about it, but
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's being boycotted. It's about child trafficking. And for some reason, the mainstream media is boycotting it, even though it's blowing the lid off of it.
Yes. Why? Because the mainstream media, the people that run the mainstream media, have been up to stuff like this. Like, it's too familiar.
That's the question. It doesn't
You guys
make
are letting
any
them in on our
sense.
secrets.
So Mel Gibson directed it,
Oh,
right?
of course. I did hear about it.
Of course,
Of
Bob.
course, Mel Gibson. I
Yeah,
want to see that.
right? You
I wanna
have to
see that.
support it.
Have you seen it?
No, not yet, but we're gonna go make sure we go see it.
Where? The
They're
movie theater is in
refunding.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
it's in theaters. They're
Really?
trying to keep people from seeing it. It's in theaters.
I thought it was just going to be a streaming thing.
No, it's in theaters. It's actually in theaters.
They're not going to show it.
It's not. No, it's not a horrible movie like that. It's
can't
basically
show
a drama
child
about it.
Yeah, it's about Hollywood basically grooming children.
Exactly. It's about Hollywood grooming and trafficking kids.
Right. Oh, wow.
This is really happening. It's based on a true story, and they're trying everything to cover it up. They're making it seem like, oh, it's right wing, it's QAnon. They're saying all this stuff that's not even true. Yeah. They're trying to cover it up. People's tickets are being refunded. This one group of people bought tickets, and they're like, okay, well, how come the tickets were refunded? They're like, the AC is off in the theater. The AC is off in the theater.
What?
Yeah. So it's almost like, make sure you go see this thing.
Yeah, well, now I want to see it. What are they trying to hide?
You know, the whole pedophilia thing, the rich and powerful people who are actually...
Secret.
I don't
But it's not
understand
like
it.
it's a secret, though. We
No,
knew
but
this
I
stuff
don't
was always
understand
going
it. I don't know about it.
on. Well, I don't know about it. I don't know the details of it, but
Yeah.
but I know that it goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh boy hung himself in the jail over that shit.
Epstein.
They've been doing this stuff.
You think Epstein hung himself?
No, they killed him.
Yeah. So
But they
Epstein
made
was
it like
killed
he hung
for it.
himself.
Yeah. And they still haven't released the names of everybody that went to his island.
They're never going to.
Everybody that was like, how the
never
hell
gonna
do you go to jail
That's
for
dumb.
other people molesting people,
Yeah, that's-
but you don't go to jail, but the molesters don't go to jail? When have you heard that?
They're still using the
That's scary stuff.
people's attention span is so short, they forget about it.
Yeah, I know.
Bombarded with friggin' information and distractions every single day of our lives, right? So it's hard to keep track. That's why, fuck it. Don't listen to any of this stuff.
I can't
Focus
keep
on your
track
fucking
anymore.
life. No, of course,
yeah,
yeah, 'cause
honestly,
you're doing
you
a
gotta
show,
keep.
but-
Yeah, no, but I'm saying,
for the people
like
out
even
there-
today, I wasn't even sure. It was actually your conversation here that reminded me. Oh yeah, the movie. Have you heard of Sound of Freedom?
Oh, I want to see. What is that?
This is what I'm saying.
I know.
It's
I
the
know.
movie.
Like I
Mel
see it.
Gibson's
I seen all the
movie.
previews and stuff, but I didn't. But of course I want to see it. That's my kind of stuff.
And it's good, you guys. It's like religious, faith-based. I'm gonna go support it in theaters. They're trying to
Oh,
keep
it's in
people from
theaters?
seeing it in theaters.
Oh, I'm gonna see it. I'll see
Literally, they're refunding people's tickets and stuff.
it. For what? How they doing that?
Exactly. The mainstream media is like making it seem like, oh, this is like QAnon stuff, ignore it. When this is like the
Okay.
story of what's happening, Star.
They're getting crushed right now because JFK is running for the
Yeah, I
Democrats
know.
and Trump for
Yeah.
the whatever you call those guys, the
Yeah.
Republicans. So they're
Yeah.
getting crushed right now. Biden is not beating JFK. Like they're gonna get crushed right now. They're trying to crush all that kind of stuff. You know what stuff they took off of YouTube?
From the Passion of the Christ started it?
Mel Gibson is. Oh, that is the guy from The Passion of the Christ.
Jesus.
That's the guy from The Passion of the Christ. The hero in the movie is Jesus from The Passion of the Christ.
Dead on the fucking dick, dead, right? And
Because
They're,
that was,
they're trying to cover everything
you know, they
up.
tried to
It's so annoying.
they tried to cover up Passion of the Christ.
I know,
tried to
they
say
try to stop Passion of the Christ.
when it was
I
one
like
of the
Passion of
most
the Christ.
passionate movies about Jesus. If you ever watch it, you're gonna
Yeah, I didn't realize that Olivia Chow didn't campaign. There was no signs or anything out for Olivia Chow.
Oh, I saw a few signs, but you're right. I didn't see very many signs. She didn't have to. We knew her.
I've never heard that in the
We
history
knew
of.
her.
I've never heard that in the history of elections, where the candidate isn't campaigning at all. I've seen so many
Yeah.
signs for so many other people that were putting in the work.
Yeah.
How did she win? That's what I'm
So
saying.
you feel
I don't-
like you don't think she was voted in
the
legitimately?
thing is corrupt, man.
Oh wow.
It's corrupt. Yo, you listen to a lady, and No offense to foreigners that come to the country or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you listen to Olivia Chow talk, like,
Oh no.
you can tell she's not from here, first of all.
Okay.
So she doesn't really understand how this place operates.
Okay.
She's in off of her husband, Jack Layton's,
A fact.
you know what I'm saying? Off
Yeah.
of his name.
Yeah.
But does she really understand how this place runs, though? Does she understand the history of Toronto? Like, I don't know. Because, again, like, English is not her first language. Like, that's pretty clear. You know what I'm saying? I think someone from the city should have been in control of the city, not a foreigner that's coming
Fair
in.
enough.
And again, I'm a foreigner here. Most of us are, but for me to run the city, no. I don't have the history. I don't have enough history here
Okay.
to run the city. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So,
Interesting. Okay.
that was messed up.
I didn't know that. Did you guys see?
What do you think?
Have you guys seen the new COVID vaccine ads? The ads are back. The COVID vaccine ads are back.
Oh, shit.
The booster
There we
ads
go.
are back.
Yeah. Need more. They need to put more vaxes out, eh?
They just want money.
yeah,
It's a money grab for whoever buys it.
Right.
Because it's like a soft, you know what I mean? Winter's coming up. Maybe get your next booster.
Right.
It's just a
right.
soft, whoever goes for it, they'll get their profits from. It's so disgusting now.
And we know better.
Everybody knows better.
Yeah.
So now, and for, you know, the military is suing the government, right?
Who?
The Canadian military is suing the government for the
I didn't
mandate,
hear about that.
for the vaccine mandate.
Oh, really? That's good. I
Exactly.
hope something actually happens, though.
Okay then.
And not just talk. I hope something actually comes to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good news.
It's good news,
Yeah,
but
but
why
who's
would they
talking?
then try and sneak in commercials? So I
what I'm
saw a
saying. So
Canadian
is it-
commercial,
Right.
and then while I was listening to American radio, they also played a commercial. I was like, okay, so this is back. They're trying to bring this back.
We need Trump back. We need Trump back. We need Trump back before this all happens. But he's not ready to what, 2026? Another couple more years?
You don't think he's going to do 2024?
Is it 2024?
It's 2024.
Next door. Oh, so next year. Yeah.
Have you heard Robert F. Kennedy's platform?
There's another Kennedy?
Yeah. So Robert F. Kennedy Jr. So remember, John F. Kennedy had a brother who was also assassinated for his beliefs?
Yeah.
His son is running for president.
He's dead.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running for president. And he's amazing. He's against vaccine mandates, he's against vaccines. He's like cutting through all the bullshit, and they keep trying to discredit him.
They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him, bro. They killed
He's
the
in good
entire
health.
family.
He's doing backflips off of a boat.
Really?
He's bench pressing 200 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Got the plane crash. Kennedy.
And he's not afraid to
He
call
was
it
with Daryl
out.
Hannah. Daryl Hannah, the mermaid. Remember the mermaid with Tom Hanks? Remember he was dating her?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Daryl Hannah, back in the day.
I remember Daryl Hannah.
Kennedy Jr.
This same
I
guy?
didn't know that. Yeah.
If it's the same guy with the dark hair,
No, he's got gray hair now.
oh, he's got gray hair now.
Yeah.
He's John F. Kennedy's son, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's Robert Kennedy's
Robert F.
son.
Kennedy's
Yeah.
son, not John.
Yeah.
Robert.
Yeah. And he's like an amazing I mean, I even heard him in an interview.
I remember the young guy. But that guy died in a plane crash. No, that's not him.
No, he's talking about JFK Jr. That's JFK Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, JFK Jr.
Swat, the Playboy.
Yeah, no, JFK
That was
Jr.
the
passed
big
away.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, this is
Yes,
Robert's.
yes.
This is Robert's.
Yeah, I don't know who that
Robert's
is.
son.
I don't know who that is.
So he's amazing. So I've seen him do interviews, and he's like not a bullshit politician. You know, how politicians are always trying to like just perform and like dip and dive real answers.
Yeah.
He's He's straightforward. He's completely straightforward. Just saying everything I like. Really, if I was in the States, I'd vote for him. No joke. You might like his platform.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens
Let's
with
see.
him.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Because Biden, no. If they put Biden back in there, understand America is the most corrupt country in the world. Biden is slurring his words. He can't remember where he is. He can't remember his name. He's leaking secrets.
Right.
Which also shows you his puppeteers don't even care anymore.
Right.
They're getting slapped because they know there's nothing we can do about
Right.
it.
That's
And he keeps giving money to the Ukraine.
Of course. That's what I heard. I heard
Billions every week.
Canada just
Billions,
sent more money.
billions, billions.
Canada just sent more money too, apparently.
Canada's always sending stuff over there.
China's money. China's soon gonna take over Ukraine, eh? China's gonna rebuild Ukraine.
I don't know.
Listen, China's.
Let them fucking take over Ukraine. Let them take over Ukraine if they can.
That's why they're not joining Russia, because their end goal is to rebuild Ukraine with a lot of Chinese money. Chinese take.
I didn't know that. I never heard that.
Chinese taking over the world this is what they do.
I know,
they go to
but
places.
they're not sending Chinese money. They're sending your money. They're sending my money. They're sending American money. And it's like we don't even get to vote on it. It's like insane now.
All I know is that, listen, China, like you said, Chinese are taking over the world. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world.
Welcome to the new world.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new
As long as
world.
we get a piece of the pie, like Peter says, get a little piece of the pie, I'm okay.
No, we got to step up as a race.
You know what?
We have to step up,
They already
and
tried
it's
to force
time
it.
now. It's time now. Pay attention to who's opening up the businesses. Pay attention to who owns the franchises. There's a flipping Walmart at Duffer Mall. All South Asian people, unapologetically, everybody, from the flipping people ringing up your stuff to the managers to the flipping guys stocking the shelves. They do not care. We got to start thinking about each
But
other.
we have our place. You got to go to the States for that. You got to go to America for that.
Something has to be done here for the black Canadians. Somebody has to look out for the blacks that are here. At least in Toronto. Something has to happen.
You know what? I agree that we need to look out for each other.
Yeah.
Black or white, I'm not putting a label on anything. We need to look out for each other.
Yeah.
But as far as you're saying about like blacks need to come together on some stuff and start building each other up,
Yeah.
getting franchised. But the problem is over here, it's every man for themselves.
Nobody joins hands. Nobody joins.
I don't know. I don't
Where
know
do
if
you
that's
get your
true.
and where do you get your motivation from?
Well, I remember I had an art collective, so we pooled our money together to do a store. There's this group of kids where there's 20 of them flipping coming together. They're doing content, they're doing flipping, throwing shows and stuff. So there's a desire to do it.
Yeah.
I just hate that we kind of dismiss ourselves like we don't do that. We do that. We just need to do that more. And the wealthy, the wealth in our community need to support that, need to foster that, need to start leading with ideas and stuff. I don't know what these people are doing with their money.
Yeah.
They're not sharing it, obviously, to the people that need it.
We need to start, at the very least, even if you're just thinking profit, we need to start doing businesses. At the very least, we need to start doing businesses. For sure. Because who's going to hire these kids, Pete?
Well, yeah.
Who's going to hire these kids?
Well, now
Affirmative
you can make money
action in the
different ways.
States is out the window. There's no affirmative action. So jobs now don't even have to guarantee that they have to hire a certain amount of people of color.
Right.
It can be any demographic you want.
So we have to create our own jobs, basically.
We have to create our whole entire industries. And it has to be more than the barbershops on
Tell me
Eglinton.
this. Why is it that since the 60s, this has been the situation since the 60s, 70s, when Jamaicans and all these islands came to this country, and other countries, other cultures come to this country and bypass the black community? Like, why? Tell me why that is.
Because of how they're structured.
Yeah, but you know
because
what?
you put 8 people in a home, everybody works a small amount to pay the mortgage, you save up for your own house, and then you move up and you move on.
So our
you start a
cultures know
business.
this.
We're not
we
thinking
know this.
like
Why
that.
is it? No, but we know this. But why don't we ever act on it? Why don't we ever pool together?
You tell me. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, because it's been since my mom's come here in 1966 that she's been on her
Okay.
own.
So
There's
back
no
then,
good- Similar.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we're 55 or not. Black people are children. We approach life as children. Everything is like a joke to us. I don't want to get too crazy with it, man. But black people, we have the resources, right? We have many millionaires.
Yeah.
Like, not even, we're not talking about millionaires where you have a 10 mil where it's you and
Yeah,
your family.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because 10 mil is you and your family. You know, I'm talking about these guys have like 500 mil, 400 mil.
Yeah.
Where you're supposed to. And I'm telling you that. I don't care what anybody wants to say. You're supposed to take care of your community.
this is what I was saying.
It is
They
what
have
it is.
to.
Yes.
I was just
Every
saying.
other culture that-
Yes.
Brampton,
For
Browntown,
sure.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Why is Brampton? Why they in the Browns people came and they
It's
took over-
effective. It's
Why they came and
effective.
took over Markham?
It's effective.
We were here before
Because the
them.
formula is effective. Because you need a
We should have
formula.
been buying houses in the neighborhoods like VP and Finch Will the
All
deal?
those times.
We should just be buying land and building it ourselves. How about that?
Build your store, keep your store. Build your store, keep
how
your
about
store.
that? Like,
Buy
I
plazas
build a
up.
pool. Like, I'm pretty sure that, you know, when if we put all our heads together, machinery together, you
Yeah.
could build a house. You
Yeah.
think it's something? You think it's something hard? The hardest thing is plumbing and electricity and that. Everything else is structure. You just build that. But anyways, we have a lot of people that could do that. So much black people that can do that. So when black people want to complain and cry to anybody, you need to just cry to yourself and stop. When 50 Cent comes out with his new Bugatti that costs $5 million, instead of bigging that up, call him a goof for that.
Yeah.
Because the guy that bought that is laughing at you right now. He's like, yo, I just put together some metal and rubber and these guys bought it for $5 million. No matter what, no matter what it is,
Yeah.
you may think it's a Bugatti, you may think it's a Bentley, it's metal and rubber to them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Only
Yeah, you built it, so
Listen.
you know exactly what it is.
It's
You know
metal
the
and
exact
rubber.
$1 watch is nothing but time.
Yeah.
Who can you think
Right?
they care?
$1 million watch is
You
nothing but
think they
time at the
care,
end of the
bro?
day. No matter what you
You
make
think
it
they care
with
that
gold,
50 had $10
diamonds,
million deal?
doesn't matter.
Put a
It's
$10
still
million
just
on
time
the
that you're
They
wasting.
don't care about the car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Care
And
about
even
the car.
even worse is diamonds. You're talking about
Crazy.
scams. Diamonds
Yeah,
are
diamonds are the big
completely
one.
Diamonds.
scam in the world.
No,
There
but
are
there's so
more
many people that are
diamonds-
buying fake diamonds every day.
No,
They're
real
getting
diamonds
scammed.
have no value.
I
Never
know,
bother making
for
fake
sure.
diamonds.
But even worse are the people that are buying fake jewelry and they don't even know it because they're getting scammed. Because they're willing to spend
Jewelry,
80,
period.
100, all that stuff.
Diamonds and
Yeah.
jewelry,
So we definitely
period.
have to change
So
our priorities
what
for
we need to
sure.
No, but
What our community
diamonds
does
is a
with
complete
money
scam, and it's built
because
on
like
slavery
what gets me
and
upset is that
oppression.
you have people like me. I'm not a multimillionaire,
90% of-
right?
99%
So
of diamonds.
you know, like certain achievements you want to just have. Like, you know, let me go get that car, man. I can do that for myself today. You know, like I can do
Put a shirt on, you want to put a
But
nice shirt
when
on.
I have
Treat
$20
yourself,
million,
Yeah.
when I have $20 million, $30 million, these
You
kind of money.
better be
You think
have
I
a bigger
care
plan.
about like how can you care about that?
You can't.
You have money that could change the whole situation
Yeah,
right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying to you?
yeah.
You could care about a car, jewelry stuff. Like how can you care about that? That's like these guys get 30 million a year sometimes.
Yeah.
40 million a
Yeah.
year,
Yeah, yeah.
And you're trying to tell me that your neighbor that you come from, people still shoot up the place?
Yeah.
Bro, are you insane? Are you,
But
bro,
it'll take more
are you
money
insane?
to solve it.
I'm not asking you nothing because
You have more
make
than
me make me drop 70 mil in my name right now. I guarantee you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys this because I could almost do it right now, but I don't want to go through my psychotic that world again, right? But I'm gonna tell you this. I'll start with Scarborough, and no shots will bust in Scarborough again.
Right.
We'll see about that.
Right?
My word, with that kind of 70 mil worth of power.
Love that.
See, Drake won't be able to tell me anything. I'm not asking you nothing.
Yeah.
Half of that money
Has
Drake
Drake
can't
done
tell me
enough for
anything.
the city?
You know what I'm saying?
Has Drake done enough for the city?
No, not
Drake's
not-
100 millionaire. Has Drake done enough for the
Yeah,
city?
We don't even know when Drake's here. We don't even know when he's around.
Drake's involved with the system.
Yeah.
You hear me? He's not doing anything he's not gonna do anything to make a positive change
I
in
feel
the
like he
community.
could have bought Randy's patties. I don't understand why he
said
didn't buy
it.
Randy's.
What would that be?
Why
That's
did he
doing.
buy Randy?
That's not what I want from you.
No, but
Those are the
that's
stuff I
like
don't
that's a
want
little
that from
thing
you.
though. No. He could have done that. That's a little thing he could have done.
Yeah, but you see,
Come on.
but that would be
Not the
like
kind of money he wants to make though either.
That-
He wants to
That's
make
money.
big money.
That's
wants-
money.
Yeah, but
Some stuff you do just for love.
The stuff he,
For
the
the
money,
love of
the
your
money,
city.
community center.
the place he has down here, at Queen and Thing, you know what kind of money he gets those nights?
History.
Over $100,000.
I know, but still.
Like, you know, you go there, there's a top engineer guy
No,
there. He
still.
comes, he
You
trains you and
gotta do it
everything.
for love.
When you finish there, you go and start studios. You go start this. You go do this. These are the things that you need to do for the community. Not to buy it. Like, I mean, the patty shop is nice because it is a foundation piece for us, right? But we need to do real things for the
I
community.
know, and I'm
Real
not
stuff.
saying that's all, but
Guys
I'm
been
saying
doing that.
that's
Guys been
the
doing
very
stuff like
least.
that. That's the and he still didn't do it, right?
Somebody could have
And he
bought
still didn't
fucking
do it,
Randy.
and they still didn't do it, right? They still didn't do it.
Yeah.
These guys are all clowns. These guys don't want nothing for our community. They'll make the community die and put money in their pocket before they change the community. It's a system. Like remember Drake came out with his 2 first albums and it was a nice album. After all of a sudden he wants to make people die. Like he wants to make people die and come around me and all the kind of stuff. I'm like, yo, Drake, stop that. Like keep it fun, keep it happy, but no.
Yeah.
The system gets him and he starts talking to crap and everybody starts talking to crap. Future, tell the kids to do drugs, all these things, and it's all lies. They're all just trying to. The industry wants us to go to prison. That's all. and that's all we do is go to prison. This culture of ours. It's nothing to talk about prison in our culture. There's nothing.
Take care of sister.
Yeah,
There's
man.
nothing to talk about prison. Like anybody, you go to a family gathering and talk about, oh yo, Uncle Ray is in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah,
not, and we act like that's right.
Yeah.
We should
It's
have
not.
we should have had our own community so that they can't even touch us.
Yeah.
Like we have our own community, own economy, so they can't even come in our community and touch us, come arrest anybody.
So I'm about to put the camera to charge, but somebody said, I saw a post that said Jamaica, and they showed before and after pictures. Take this in. Jamaica was better. Bye. Jamaica was better with British colonialism. A black person said that.
So what it means.
It doesn't make something right.
And in terms of infrastructure,
I
they're
know
talking
exactly,
about the
I know what they're talking
infrastructure.
about. I know exactly what they're talking about. And that it was better as in infrastructure-wise, where people were not murdering each other over foolishness. But being ran by anybody other than yourselves is a no-no, period. So even though we did go wrong with it, it's definitely not better to be under a European enslavement. There's no way. It's impossible.
Because
You know what
isn't
I'm
that the
saying?
same thing that happened in
We
South
just-
Africa? But they did that in
better.
South Africa, right? They did
Of
the
course.
same thing in South Africa.
Of course.
With the apartheid
they're
thing.
Africans now.
Right, right.
Africans.
They tried that shit. It didn't work.
That say that they're from South Africa.
Right.
But
Right.
we just need to do better. We need to stop asking anybody for anything and look within ourselves. Stop promoting these clowns that are just that are taking, because the money that they're making is resources. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
You know,
wasting it,
Stop
blowing it.
Stop bigging them up for wasting these resources.
Yeah.
Telling people that I bought a ring that cost $1 million.
Or throwing
Man.
thousands every night
Man.
on strippers.
Bro.
it's just like insane the
Bro,
stuff that
like,
we
bro, like,
celebrate.
bro,
It's insane the stuff
that
we celebrate.
bro, I go in more time. I don't want to lose my mind, man. But black people, man, the stuff that we do, huh? The woman, the men, the woman, we are done. And we don't change our whole. We have to do a whole 180. We can't think how we think. We think like we're like beggars. We're beggars across the whole world. You know that, like across the whole entire world. Our top countries are in Africa.
Yeah.
Our top countries are in Africa.
Yeah, all the billionaires are in Africa.
Right.
There are
What
2
do
billionaires
Africans do?
here.
Right.
Oprah and I think the man that owns BET.
But doesn't-
And
What do they
Diddy.
do?
Doesn't-
And
and I'm
okay,
not
give me
saying
the
all
handful.
I don't know
beg
that
for
much
aid.
about it, but doesn't Africa have more
All of
resources
them
than-
beg for aid.
Yes,
They
of
all
course.
get aid.
They don't know how to generate
Yes.
their own money.
They come inside your country, take diamonds and gold and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and go make wealth with it,
Yeah.
and you beg them for money.
Imagine that.
Huh? Can you imagine that?
No,
You understand
no,
our mentality?
no.
Huh? Little by little, we're stepping up. Little by little, a couple presidents are stepping up over there, right?
yeah,
But still, you guys are still corrupt. You can't let go. It's too sweet. Cause the white man comes in and goes like, not even the white man. The European comes in and goes, yo, check it. Yo, the gold mine. I'm gonna give you this, out of it, and I'm gonna take the rest, and that's what it is.
Right.
And the president goes like this, yo, 25 million in my pocket.
That's
people
it. There's
that-
no
yeah,
trickle down.
yes.
There's
And-
never
and
any
people
trickle
keep doing
down.
the same.
There's never any
They
trickle
don't
down.
care.
anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
They don't care.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Where's
You're
the
right.
trickle down?
You're right. You're right.
Right?
Good point.
There is no trickle down effect in Africa.
At all.
There is no trickle down effect
At
in
all.
Africa.
All those big loans though from like IMF and the
No, but you
World
know what
Bank,
I'm really-
they stay at the top. They stay with the
But you know
people
what?
that organize those
They
loans.
just-
But the black community does the same thing here too.
Yeah,
There's
we
so
do.
many
Across-
bogus programs
across the
in terms
world.
of like the
Across
entrepreneur
the world.
programs, and it's really just
Yes.
about. First of all, the government won't fund any for-profit black businesses. Everything has to be a what's it called, non-profit. That's the only stuff that the government will fund in terms of giving black businesses loans. Everything has to be non-profit. And I find a lot of it is just black people starting programs, service programs. So the money never leaves, like, basically people paying themselves a salary.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Like
And
I
I've
said,
tried
the
to
word
take
again,
money from what they're saying they had. Remember Trudeau promised
I
$35 million?
But we have to quit that, because that's where they trap us in the first place by giving us money. The more a population depends on the government for assistance, is the more the population is going to enslave themselves. Because there's no way that you should have. Remember, you're just born. Remember, people have to remember, you're just born in this world.
Yeah.
Right? You're just born. When your mom has you, you're just born. All right,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Why? I'm here.
Right.
So being born in this world, do you know what you're subscribed to? People think that you're just born and
That's
you're
right.
born free to the
Right.
world.
No,
You're
no.
not born
You
free
don't
to the
have a
world.
choice. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
you're born and you're logged in.
Yeah.
3 years old, you're logged in. Daycare,
Right.
junior school, kindergarten, grade school, junior high, high school. We're gonna do college or university, right? And you do all of that till you're about 25, 26.
Right.
And now you want to start, if you get a career, you want to start your career now. So you start your career. Boom, bam, bam. You still have to ask this guy to do this, ask him to do that. Till you're 65 years old, they said. They said do that till you're 65 years old.
And then you're free?
And after that, now they say, you know what? You can go have all the fun you want.
Yeah. We're done with you now.
You're 65 years old, you go have all the fun.
Yeah.
That's what you're subscribed. You guys listen to that, what I said. Anybody listen to that. Listen to that, eh? That's what you're subscribed to when you're born.
Right.
Like, you're born, just born to the world.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do.
There's
You
already
gotta
a
pay these
plan
taxes. You gotta
away.
pay these
You don't
people
get a
you don't
choice.
even know.
Yeah.
They tell you that it's to fix roads, to hospital, but the hospital waits are longer. The roads are still being fixed 30 million years later, right? They keep saying these things to, but you have to do that. Just being born, you have to do these things.
Yeah.
Just being born. You didn't subscribe to this. You didn't say, yo, I want to join this. No.
Yeah.
Just being born,
Right.
you have to do these things to your steps and say 2 words. You're not even saying words properly. You're in the daycare.
Yeah.
Somebody's telling you crap in your ears. Kindergarten, people tell you more crap in your ears. You go through school the whole way through school, and none of them tell you how to get a job, start a business, nothing like that.
Right.
Everything is a slave work.
Right.
No matter what level of slave it is.
Just talking shit. They're not gonna do nothing. They're just talking shit.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. And he's
Exactly.
He's
Everything
been right.
he says
He's
get
been
true.
right.
Everything he says
The
get
thing
true.
is, we can all agree though that it's been like a tacky display of just really trying to get people not to vote for him.
yes.
That's what all the moves
Oh,
about. And it's
tacky
like so
display.
obvious. Yeah,
I'm
it's so
glad you see it.
obvious.
It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
even matter because it's 40% or 35-40% Democrat, 35-40% Republican, and there's the independents. And the independents didn't vote for it. They voted for him on the first one, and then from getting like 75% of the independents, he got like 3% or 10% in the second election. That's why he lost. So nobody even thinks except the independents.
He lost because they cheated.
Okay.
Biden did not get more votes than Barack Obama.
Judges, 42.
That's what people were saying. That Biden was like so uninspirational. Nobody wanted to flipping be him when they grew up.
He didn't even do he didn't even do a campaign. Like,
There
he
you
didn't
go.
campaign. He went to like 2 spots.
There you go.
36 counties, 80 something million. Okay, no problem. They want us to believe that.
Yeah, but I think I'll probably be
But
there
people
with
believe anything
Fox.
that the TV says. Anything the TV says, they believe it.
going?
He thinks that Trump's racist.
Yeah,
The guy that got an award beside Rosa Parks from the NAACP is a racist. NAACP gives out awards to racist people now. When? I don't know.
I was talking to him.
That's brainwashed.
Racist?
No, but he did.
They
He
tried to make
he
Trump.
admitted that he killed.
Trump is totally fucking racist.
Stop this, bro. Stop this.
I think Biden. If you
They all are.
I love it. I love it.
Okay,
So
in
why-
1973,
why
the
is it-
Republican.
These are racist. Meanwhile, they are racist. They're all fucking racist, bro.
Politicians agree to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's part of the system. You can't have a political system, or our current political system requires division. Division requires racism. If there's no
Huh.
racism, they all lose their jobs. No, it's not society.
Interesting.
It's not society.
It's business. It's business. It's business.
Fooling everybody.
Ridiculous.
It's business.
Why? Okay. Why, when the kings weren't threatened by people learning how to read and write, which is really why the elite fell, like the first generation of kings. Until then, there was no racism. Why? It started all of a sudden 400 years ago, or
Because
roughly.
everybody lived in the wrong place for him.
No.
No. There's always been. No, that's not true. No, that's not
Nobody
true.
was
That's
moving
not
around.
true. There's always
No,
been
of course not.
travel. There's always been people taking over countries.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're all places. Where did
No.
were black kings who lived
That's
in
not
England.
accurate.
Where did they come
No,
from?
no.
They were born. There were black kings in England before that.
The Moors.
There were black kings in England?
The Moors. Yes.
No, there were more white ones than black. Right?
No, I'm
I
saying.
know what you're saying.
The Queen of Europe.
The
was
Moors.
Kings.
Yes.
Queen of Europe was
Yes.
That much I know.
What about Jesus?
That much I know.
What about
Dude, I
Jesus? Or
think you.
European
I
descent?
think
I
you
love
guys
that. What
are
about
really-
Jesus? Dude,
Jesus
what about
alive.
Jesus?
Or some white dude
What
went
about
to, first of all, if a
Jesus?
white dude went to the Middle East at that time, he would not speak Hebrew. He couldn't talk to them.
I'm starting not to believe this story about Jesus, though. I don't
No,
know.
Well, I don't
stop.
think he existed, but if he did exist, he
Jesus
was
did exist.
He did exist.
Jesus did
He
exist.
existed.
Oh, you're talking about, yo, you mean the guy who's my
existed.
Pope?
Yeshua.
He was regenerated by the Europeans as a white dude.
I don't know.
Come
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Maybe he had the same thing that Michael Jackson had.
No.
And they didn't know about it back then.
Dude, come on.
Now you're talking.
I feel like
White people back then.
no.
They could say that. They could say that.
The
No, but there
explanation.
were no white people in the Middle East at that point.
No, but the
So the
explanation
only
that I heard.
way he could be white is if he had the same disease.
The explanation that I heard is that
What is
everybody
it
kind
called?
of adopted Jesus in their image, in their cultural image at the time. That every culture kind of did that.
I've never seen
So-
a Chinese
never-
Jesus.
You have. There is one. There was one. Maybe there was one.
American, I'll tell you that much.
Thank you for watching another episode of Shop Talk. Please remember to press that subscribe button down at the bottom. Peace.
I did it.